Here's a thought about our ever-changing medium. You know, if we were painters and sculptors instead of photographers, we would essentially be using the same tools to do the same kind of medium production that our ancestors did 500 years ago. 500 years ago, painters used colored pigments on canvas. They still do today. 500 years ago, sculptors used hammers and chisels to knock shapes out of stone. They still do today. And even novelists and musicians and poets all use essentially the same materials that were used 500 years ago. But that can't be said of photography. In its short 200-plus year history, it is the history of change, constant technological evolution. I don't know what all the implications of that are. I can't even begin to think that through. But one thing I do know is it makes photography different from almost all the other art forms. Not just that our medium of distribution of our artwork is different, but the very tools we use to make them are different today than our ancestors of 50 or 100 or 150 years ago used to make their photographs. That's something that we're not only conscious of, but maybe we need to think very strategically about because, like I say, it makes us different from all the other artists I can think of.